back to another episode, should I say, guys. Another episode. Y'all know I be dropping them episodes on you, man. I love to bring them episodes out to you. This is the Chemical Guys Natural Shine Interior and Exterior Coating System Dressing. Alright, guys, now the good thing about this one is a water-based dressing. So y'all need to know the difference. Water-based dressings is good, but it don't last as long as your silicone tire dressings and stuff. So anyway, we're going to apply it here on this back tire on this Honda Accord and show you guys a major difference when it comes to water-based and solvent-based dressings. Or silicone-based dress, you might want to say. So we're going to put this up here. This water-based shine good, but a lot of times when you're applying a tire dressing, you really ain't trying to go by the shine so much. A lot of times, especially this time of the year here, it's starting to get very cold pretty soon here. You go by how long it lasts on your tires, where you have to hit them less and all that kind of stuff. Who wants to get out there in the cold and be hitting tires too much, you know? So that's the look you get. It does give a nice shine. Shout out to Chemical Guys. I like this product, but I had somebody come up, so always, if it's silicone, it's trash, you know? So that's not true. Now, silicone be mostly used for, a lot of times silicone dress is used if you want something long term. Look at it. That looks good there. If you want something that lasts longer, you could be in a rainy climate, somewhere like Florida where it rains more than it does where I'm at. You know, it depends on what climate you're in. So a lot of times you want something that lasts longer on your tires. More so if you're in a different climate where it doesn't rain as much. All right, so that's the first coat. I just put one coat on. I'm going to hit it again. And this gives more of a natural look. If you like water-based, I like both. I like silicone. I like water-based, solvent-based, whatever. I like all of it. You know, to me, all of it get the job done. All right, so let's go and apply a little bit more. Just playing around with it. On the big boy Honda Accord. Y'all know me, I keep my tires and stuff hit. You know, so ain't no thing on me, I'm gonna hit my tires anyway, so you know me. Alright. But you gotta know the difference. Okay, that's the second final coat I'm gonna put on it. This is water-based. Now, understand, it looks good, it shines good, but the water-based dressing is not going to last as long as the silicone-based dressings. Now, and a lot of people look longevity because, like I said, this time of the year is starting to get very cold. You don't want to have to keep hitting your tires right steady, you know. So that's when you go with solvent-based dressing. You know, some people cold nature, you know. They ain't finna be getting outside hitting no tires and when it's 35 degrees, you know. So that's when your solvent-based dressings come to play like that up there. So let's stand back and look at it. People need to know the difference. It's different reason for a season when it comes to tire dressing. Some people use silicone-based dressings for the high shine at car shows and stuff. It depends on the setting that you're in. You know, if you're at something like a car show or something, you want to go with the silicone stuff. But far as the shine, they look about equal. The Meguiar's. Here's the Chemical Guys. See both? There we go, both. One shine hard as the other, but the only thing is, the Meguiar's Tire Gel is going to last longer than that water-based Chemical Guys, you know. Because it's water-based. Because this is silicone. But let's compare the two. It has a little bit more shine on the Meguiar's Endurance, as you can see there. But that's to be expected because it's silicone, solvent, petroleum based. Alright, let's go here to the Chemical Guys Natural Shine. Has a nice shine, but it doesn't quite shine as hard as the Meguiar's. See there? It's water based. That's to be expected. It's a water based dressing. So it ain't meant to shine like the Meguiar's. It's a silicone-based dressing. But At a car show, you probably gonna want to use the Meguiar's Endurance because you want your tires to be wet, almost wet looking, to catch the attention of people. At the car show, it'd be like, dog, them tires wet. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? You want to catch the attention of people's eyes by your tires being real shiny and stuff at the car shows and stuff. So that's why I see that. At the car shows, man, you want your tires lit, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to catch everybody's attention. So that's how that be, man. And then again, it boils down to preference. When you say silicone versus water versus water-based dressing, So both of them works, but I'm just telling the true facts. The silicone's gonna last way longer. That's just true facts. The Meguiar's gonna last way longer than the chemical guys' water-based dressing because it's silicone. So both, you see the shine, they look about equal on the tires. It's just that one gonna outlast the other for longevity, So that's my take on it. It's about preference too. So who care less? If people really use what they want, but it's all about preference. But facts still remain that the Meguiar's Endurance tie gel is gonna last longer. Alright, that's just where it is. It's gonna last longer now. Alright, y'all hit that subscribe, man. Till next time, that's the comparison of the two. Water-based versus silicone-based. Just tell them the facts like it is. The silicone gonna last a whole lot longer. And it don't pick up no dirt either like you think. Especially depending on where you live at. If you're around with a bunch of grass and all this stuff, it's gonna pick up dirt and dust anyway. Around fields where they planting crops. We're getting stuff out of the air right now. Look here, where they're planting crops and stuff. See there? They getting in soybeans and all that stuff. So you can't prevent everything from happening. Dude, you shouldn't hit your tires at all the way I see it. Alright, so y'all hit that subscribe, man. Let's tell them like it is, It depends on the area you live in where you pick up dirt and dust on your tires. Around here is almost country-like. They planting stuff out in the fields. A lot of stuff going through the air. And they're going to settle down. It's settled right on my car. I'm going to show you guys. It's settled on your tire. Look at all that stuff settled. That come from the field. See here? See that? That stuff come out of the field right here. Look. See that? So you can't help what settles down on your tires. That's just where it is. That tedious about stuff getting on your tires and sticky. You shouldn't put nothing on your tires. They'll wash your tire with LA Total also and leave them blank. Well, it's gonna pick up some dirt and dust on your tires now. Ain't no way around it. You just had to clean them back up. Ain't no way around that. People say, oh, the silicone stick dirt to your tire. Well, water-based too. Stick dirt. Anything greasy on the tire is gonna pick up some trash. I don't care whether water-based or silicone. It's still gonna pick some trash up. The only way to prevent that is don't put nothing on the tire. Leave them dry. Leave them dry. The only way to prevent that from happening. Any kind of greasy substance you put on your tires, I don't care whether it's water-based or silicone-based. If it's greasy at all, it's going to pick some trash up, It's going to pick some trash. The only way to prevent it, don't put nothing on your tires like this. You got to leave your tires blank. It's like that. Don't put nothing on it. Then you ain't got to worry about it. All right, y'all. Hit that subscribe, man. Water-based versus silicone. I'm out. Peace.